Hello and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. A model railway update and another project at the very end of the video. Basically, I took down the back scenes on my model railway and, well, didn't need to print because I plan to replace them, but the boards themselves I plan to reuse. I'll show you what I did with them at the end of the video. With that being said, let's quickly just jump into the model railway side of the project. But basically, I'm going to hold off laying any more track because I want to realign everything. I want to get these furthest tracks away from the front. I want to redo them completely. I'm going to put new point work in. Basically, for those that don't know, I'm replicating Cardiff Station and 4 lines need to go in the back here. There need to be 2, a platform, and then another 2 at the back. It can be done, but I'm running short on points. Basically, I need 4 express points that end and then 4 express points down that end. So yeah, I've got a couple. If I maneuver around, you can see where I'm working today. I've got this one here, and I do have another one somewhere. It's over there. So yeah, I'm currently doing some soldering. I'm underneath the table. I have been doing soldering actually. Then I turned off the soldering because I found these connectors here were doing the job perfectly without any soldering. Just clamp them down and away we go. I'm underneath, basically connecting these wires up underneath. They broke away earlier when I was doing work, and basically as they disrupt the loop I wanted to rewire them. So yeah, and then the idea is we will then connect these all up as well using those. You poke the wire through that end and you do solder it to the plate there, but then that plate then just literally locks into one of these. So yeah, all very complicated and fiddly. Another thing I'm going to replace, I put it in initially, but now looking at it I'm like, no, I'm going to take time. I'm going to take this point out. Simply, it is an insole frog just there. I think it's one of Pico's. But basically I just want to switch it out, put an electro frog there. I have already got one, to be fair. I could replace it just with this one. And as you can see, the electro frog. So just replace this point. What's cool is if I choose to now, whilst I'm waiting for this track, I could start wiring and powering up all of this, because this is basically the entire loop. The main lines, all except this line here at the back, which goes off up into the rise there, all these lines all just come back on themselves, and then this front line is just a dead end. So yeah, just a terminus station basically over there. So it wouldn't take much to wire all this up. That's what I'm working on. I'm going to place an order tonight for the point work that I need. I think they're about £15 a piece and I need a total of 8, so I'll let you do the maths on that. So yes, that's what I'm working on. Right, okay, a quick video for underneath the table itself. End of day, now that it's coming into the evening. I don't know how well you can see this, but basically all the bus wiring I've got underneath the table to power the track is now all connected in every section. So these things here, these joiners as such, I've linked them in and then just basically taped off the ends. And that goes now around the entire board, so all my dropper wires now can just be connected into those slots, basically those little sliders, and then like this one here, it would just be a matter of running a separate wire to power up the point motors. So yeah, but I am going to call it a day just to give you an idea. In theory, if I had a running engine, I think it's my engine more than my electrics, the train should run up to these points basically. So here on both lines and here on both lines. No, sorry, further back on that one, simply because of that point there. But yeah, I just need a working engine. I think because they've been left a long time without any serious running, that's why they're acting up. And on top of that, the track needs a serious clean. So yeah, be interesting. My friend Paul recommended I use these wipes. Now these are good because as you use them, the actual, I guess, the wipe as such, I don't want to say bacteria, the cleaning solution, I guess, that's mixed into them actually evaporates. So once you actually clean the track, in theory, what's sort of left should just evaporate. But I don't know how they work, but I'm going to give them a go. I'll wipe down the track with them, see if it works, or if it just turns the track rusty or something. I don't know. I got a track rubber over there, but yeah, we'll see. Bit of track cleaning and a reliable engine, and I'll get back to it. My idea is get this also powered up as well. Since there's only one point there, I can at least shunt something back and forth, which would be quite fun. So we'll see. This is only a small update, so I apologise for the brief look at what I've been up to. I just wanted to share something this week. There will be another video Monday of some kind, hopefully with more progression. I brought my soldering gear up to the house so I can do the point motors. Hopefully doing this in my spare time up at the house will save me time spent down the cabin, so next time I get down there I'll have a load of point motors ready to go that I can just get underneath the baseboard and install. So now you know what I'm going to be up to, why don't I show you what I've already done. Now this actually took place yesterday. The backboards were the first things to actually come off. I stripped off all the back scenes, cut them to length, and I've reused the boards for shelves in my walk-in wardrobe. Now I warn you in advance, this bit will take some time, so only if you're interested. This is just basically a tour. So if you want to drop off now, fair enough. Thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, I don't really know where to start, so I think, should we just start on the left? On the windowsill, in this walk-in wardrobe, I've got my Fender, I think it is, guitar. I have to admit, I never really use it. And I bet with that light coming through the window you can hardly see it. But yeah, it's there on a little mount, a floor thingy, whatever it is. I've just got it in the windowsill. Got a couple of glasses I picked up, Marvel themed, and there's Hulk there. A couple more, another glass there. Captain America from the Avengers Collector's Edition, the game. A Spider-Man thing when the game launched, that was available. My limited edition Walking Dead statue is actually broken. There's a walker missing and other bits have broken off. Very fragile, like extremely. If I was to pick Negan up or take another figure off, they just start crumbling in your hand. Ridiculous. I would never buy it again. They've done Daryl and I've got Ezekiel over the other side of the room. But yeah, they're horrible statues to have, if I'm honest. They look awesome, but they just don't, the durability of them, they just don't last. Anyway, let's come across, talking Walking Dead, I have got a cushion just with Negan's face. I've put my pyjama bottoms and like just sort of lazy day t-shirts all in one little pile. Socks, underwear, belts, hats, gloves, scarves, all of that rubbish in there. Sort of travel backpack, I used to use it when I was going kayaking and canoeing and knew I'd be out for a day. I've got a leather backpack down the sides, more camping gear at the back. We've got shoe cleaner and stuff like that. I normally keep all my shoes and whatnot tucked underneath. Clothing rail for jackets, shirts and all sorts. I honestly need to sort through it. I just didn't bother. It takes too much time knowing what you're going to keep and what you're not. This is the coolest thing. Let's just address the one display there that I don't think I've shown many people. My Last of Us from the first game display. Beside here, I never used to keep it down here, but my light box is actually a flat pack. It you basically just fold it in when you're done with it, and it is here, literally. I have just got it down the side now, which is great. Before, my rail was all the way across, leaving no space, and then I've got a selfie stand there as well with the light ring. But yeah, so that's cool. It's a nice little home for it. Bottom shelf that I've put in, this was the backboard, one of the backboards for my model railway. The fact I took it down, if you look at that thickness, like say, it's too thick really for a backboard. That space was being taken up, and because I wanted to add the new rail in at the back of the station, they had to go really. And yeah, I just thought, what else can I do with them? So I've turned them into shelving. I used to have, I'll show you a photo of it, a drawer pack that stood here, came out from the wall to about here. It was ridiculous, but it did house all of my clothes, and all of this crap here. And to be honest, first aid kit fine, shaving stuff, fragrances, chocolate. It's not really. It's soap bars basically. That's all that is. Just different soaps and then some fragrances at the end, and other shampoos. But yeah, normally people put them in a cabinet, but not me. I've just got them on the shelf. Easy enough to just grab, aren't they? Jeans, trousers, etc. Shorts on the end, and then on the top I've divided my printed t-shirts, so you've got dark ones here and then the light and coloured ones on the left, plain, and then we get into jumpers and other things, long sleeves and even more long sleeves at the end there. But yeah, I ever since my friend started working at a clothes store in my local town, I've been buying more and more. Honestly, many of these on the front row are literally just straight away, and even the jeans and trousers all have come from her shop. Anyway, let's move on from that, shall we? Because I bet the next thing you wanted to ask me is, Nick, what's with the collection above? I'll walk you through that. I was going to swap them out actually, because I have Guardians of the Galaxy starting on the left. I was a big fan of Groot in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and Yondu, who doesn't love Yondu? So he's next. My first ever Captain America purchase, actually it was a gift, Avengers, what's that, Age of Ultron. Then we've got Ant-Man, we've got a little model of Rocket and Groot. I don't know if I can punch in there, get a good idea, there you go. And then I've got some other little key rings like Thor's hammer, both of them actually, Mjolnir's there, and then his Stormbringer or Stormbreaker, something like that. We've got the metal version of Iron Man back there. Don't know if he's an exclusive or something. But yeah, he's back there. Got a double pack with Rocket and Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the back. Got Black Panther. We've got Crossbones. I've got Civil War, Black Widow and Cap to go in here. The idea is I was going to swap these two out, but yeah. Got Bucky Barnes, obviously, the Winter Soldier. There's Rocket and Groot, the exclusive with Groot on his head. You can't really see him, unfortunately. He will eventually make an appearance on my YouTube channel, like as a review. And then we've got Avengers. My brother and his girlfriend got me this for Christmas. He's kind of rounding out the Avengers line for me now. Apart from the one movie that came after Avengers is, of course, Spider-Man at the end there. And then, of course, I collected the slipcase editions they did. Not for all of them, but for a lot of them. So, yeah, I'm still waiting on more releases of those. Hopefully they do them. They probably will. They'll wait until enough people have bought the standard and then they'll just drop them. Next shelf, let's go. I'll very quickly tell you, actually, with Marvel, I did also pick up Infinity War, the Hulkbuster. So, yeah, I think that was about 20 quid. So I was like, yeah, I'll have it. Going up... Hang on, let me just show you what's actually hanging here. So we've got Grogu. I really thought he was cool, so I just grabbed him. I got a face of the Fallout franchise. Got a statue, a little thing of Groot, baby Groot. And then Fallout again, Fallout. T-shirt from my friend Sai. A T-shirt from my friend Maya. And then behind that, I have my Walking Dead collection, as you can see. The movies are all in the background. I'm using them like as a backscene for all my little figures and statues and stuff. That's really cool. I need to collect more, to be fair. I have got Daryl. He's not on here, but it's Daryl from season 5, I think. The one with his shovel. He's Gravedigger Daryl. That's the one. So yeah, he needs to be added to that set. Coming along, we have, I think, the statues from McFarlane. I think they did these. Really cool, really well done. They probably need a heck of a dusting because they've been up here for years without cleaning. But yeah, they are really cool, to be fair, in hand. Then we come across the Star Wars. Of course, we've got Chewbacca. Force Awakens behind that, the movie, of course. We have the video game of Fallen Order there, with the little robot as well. So that's really cool. BB-8, you know, I'm a fan. Grogu above, I kept him. We've got the movies, we've got Resident Evil jumping in there as well. Harley Quinn is up next on the top left, from the Suicide Squad movie. The first one with Will Smith. Going further up, we have not Tears of the Sun, Fear the Walking Dead, that's the one. And then, of course, yeah, Daryl Dixon, etc. And then we come across to more Walking Dead pops and the McFarlane colour top range of figures. These are really cool, to be fair. So we have Daryl, and then, of course, yeah, Glenn pop figure with the red cap. I was really glad to get him, actually. And then, yeah, more figures. And yeah, some exclusive pops. Going further up and out of reach, we have, of course, the Governor Maggie, who's really rare actually. We have Daryl. My friend George bought me the Herschel, so that's really cool. He's there. He's on his crutches. You can't quite see from here, but he has got his crutches and his one leg. That's really cool. Abraham. And I actually more recently, picked up the Abraham pop figure behind him as well. So that was cool. Yeah, Jesus, Rosita. I do have the colour top figure of Carl, but he fell off the shelf and he didn't break, but I can't get him to stand straight properly now. Yeah, I don't know if it's busted his leg in a certain angle, but yeah, he just will not stand up straight. So then, yeah, that's basically coming to the end of the collection. So yeah. But if I step back and bring you back towards me, yeah, I'm a big fan of Walking Dead. No doubt there. But with that, guys, this is my collection, my walk-in wardrobe as it stands right now. So yeah, you're more than welcome to let me know what you think. Just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. Like, share, subscribe as normal, and ring the bell if you wish. And as always, take care.